This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near. Sidelining keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. He hands it off from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-goal situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Point after, up and good. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Screen to the wide receiver. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks an open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now to try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. mistake sets the offense up with a 40. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Brown. Snags the quick throw. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Ending off on the draw play. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. 10. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Brown. That's caught. It's Robinson. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Strong game by this quarterback.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass caught. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force a field goal.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He eludes a tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Whew, Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Caught by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Dropping back, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, that 1st half could not go on any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this 2nd half.
And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Defense better regroup after that big gain. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Ohio State. Add 6 more points to the total. A That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Paul. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's West. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Over the middle and incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need
Breach in the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Quick throw, the catch is made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to pass. It's Brown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The sure hands. It's Robinson. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Loses the ball behind the line. Scooped up with the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A huge defensive score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Ohio State, 21.
Turner trying to create good field position. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looks like he's going to run it. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage of the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Caught near the sticks. It's Paul. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Badgers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He can go. Touchdown, Badgers. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. Offense back out there trying to get something going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's West.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's...
Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, the spin move. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. The drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't.